sing so much helped me to just sort of get used to it and be comfortable more with solos. It's still going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. I never really felt that awkward in choir because we're all in it together, and it's I've been singing for quite a long time, and singing is I know that other boys might not be interested in this kind of thing, but it's something that I enjoy a lot, so I don't really feel that self-conscious about it at all.
When I joined choir, I'd already taken piano, so it wasn't the first time I'd ever seen a staff with notes on it, but definitely choir has improved my sight reading tremendously. I definitely was not able to sing what I saw on the page right away, and though I can't do that perfectly now, I think I've come a long way. I felt like I had a lot to live up to because I saw the other older kids in the head chorister, and I was really impressed, but I also never thought that I could get there. And I guess I was intimidated, but now I think that I somehow managed to do that. I think that's really special.
When I was first promoted to junior chorister and when I first got my surplus, that made me feel like really excited because that was just at the end of my first year. So it made me really feel like, wow, I'm really, this is a great experience for me. I think I'm really improving, and it was really nice. Nothing about the choir or it makes me feel awkward. Because I'm just so close with the people here, and they're so friendly, and I'm just so fortunate to have this choir that I've never really, felt uncomfortable at all with being around anyone else in this choir, or, being around girls or anything.
Now I can read the notes, not just by following along by other people, but I can look at the music, know what's next, and then look at the conductor.
When I first came to St. Paul's K Street, I was very shy and very afraid of singing in front of other people, and I think that's one thing being in the choir has definitely helped me with, is that self-confidence and being able to sing in front of other people. When I was finally promoted to being an actual chorister and I got to wear my surplice, I remember that as being a very special moment in my life. I think I even wrote it down somewhere. It left a big impact on me. It was really special because I knew I could finally be a part of this amazing group.
I feel like choir has definitely made me a more confident person. When I first got my surplice, I was happy because it made me feel special.
Talking about each child, what are you looking for in your new recruits?
Well, actually, we're not looking for a huge amount of musical experience. Really three things. One is the ability to match pitch, a reading level which is average or above average, and then enough poise where they can stand still for, say, 5 minutes at a time. Right? And that all is age appropriate.
Right.
Really, our job is to do everything else in terms of the fundamental music notation and musical skills. Very few kids come to us at, say, age 8 or 9 with a lot of musical background, particularly boys. So we're, of course, looking for the parental commitment to make that happen. But from the kids themselves, I would say I'm also looking for kind of a curiosity, a spark in the eye, an interest.
Sure.
And quite frankly, a bit of mischievous nature can be harnessed into liveliness. Can be harnessed into great musical skill. It's that kind of energy we're looking for.
Yeah, they're lively.
They are lively.
Being homeschooled, it can be hard to have a lot of friends, and choir has helped me a lot in that way. This choir is just full of lots of kids who think the same way, who are also diverse in a lot of ways, which makes for lively discussion.
I was a very quiet singer. I was not sure of how loudly to sing, or because I wasn't sure of how my voice sounded. But since I've been in St. Paul's, I've learned how to appreciate my own voice for being me. So there's another chorister that I really admire for appreciating other choristers, no matter if they are the smallest ones, like beginners, or people who have been there for more than 7 years.
They're really, really focused on always being able to work hard, and they never let anything about them, anything that's on their mind, they never let anything get in the way of their progress and their hard work. Being in choir really helped me stay in tune with other people when we're singing. So Happy Birthday became a lot more fun.
Choir has helped me become a leader because I've needed to step up and help.
I never really felt like a part of a tight-knit group, but then when I joined choir, I really felt like everyone around me was very welcoming and enjoyed my presence.
I want to make sure that the younger choristers have learned that there's nothing wrong with like being interested in classical music, or there's nothing wrong with being a nerd or anything. That I want them to know that they're like, that they're there, that they're in choir for a reason, and they're doing a good thing by pursuing what they like to do.
Something I want younger choristers to learn when they enter the choir is to really get something out of the music they're singing and really feel something from it, because the music we sing here is sacred and really amazing, and I want them to grow in themselves a lot and get something out of them for themselves, not just for the choir.
I would like the younger choristers to learn how to use their voices like I did, and when they first wear those surplices, I want them to feel proud about it.
I want the other choristers who are growing up in the choir to experience really, truly good music, which you can't get really anywhere else in this area, and to learn to be good leaders, and that is what I hope for the other probationers who I try my best to mentor.
I hope they learn that if they mess up on a solo, it's not the end of the world, but that they should audition for every solo, because solos are really fun and it helps boost your confidence.
I want to make sure that the younger choristers know that they're at a place where they're going to be treated almost as if they're grown-ups, where they're going to be treated like they're a singer, a professional singer, someone who knows what they're doing and is part of something big and important, and that nobody's going to look down on them for being small because they're part of something really big and something really special.
Dr. Smith does a lot of accents that can be funny. He also can make fun of himself, which I feel like is not only funny, but good to have in a director.
My favorite thing is when he makes references to old books or classics, because I really love those kinds of jokes.
He has a lot of really funny and strange things that he says to help us remember certain musical techniques. Definitely the Foray Requiem. That was really incredible.
I really like the Blair in B minor because the Gloria, the Deck sopranos have a really fun part.
I would have to go with the Henry Belford Gardner Evening Hymn.
One of my favorites is Tyson's Maganunkin D.
Definitely Seek Him That Maketh the 7 Stars by Jonathan Dove.
Pringles.
Smoothie or maybe some popcorn.
Slurpee.
Chocolate.
Just plain gummy bears.
I like French fries.